Hello my friends, welcome to another Freestyle Wednesday with me. Good to have you here. So in today's video guys, I'm gonna start with just challenging someone to start thinking more critically about how they actually think about themselves, right? Because one thing I've found in my 30-something years of living in this world is however I truly think about myself is how I respond to the world around me. One analogy I'll give to kind of expatiate this point is, for example, I know my name is Liz, right? So if I was walking on the street or walking down the street and someone was screaming, Stella, 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 I wouldn't answer them because that's not my name. That's not who I am, right? Guys, it's so windy. That's not who I am. So in the same vein, I've come to see time and time again in my life that the things that get to me, for example, if someone says something, and that thing actually got me upset or that thing got a reaction out of me, it's because really deep down inside I honestly feel like there's an element of truth in that what that person says, right? That I truly feel that way about myself, so to me it's kind of like them exposing what I truly feel, and the opposite is actually true. If I actually don't think a certain way about myself, and somebody actually says something about me, I don't pay it any attention. So a lot of people that know me know that I have a psychology background, right? Even though I am not a clinical psychologist, I'm a business psychologist, but it's the main core of it is just I have a weird fascination with understanding why people do what they do, what triggers people to act in a certain way in different environment, right? But all in all, this fascination has kind of helped me really dig deeper into how our thoughts really does affect our outcome in life, and how our thoughts kind of triggers the kinds of behavior and the kinds of things that we honestly do think about ourselves. I know you've heard this before, that some people say when you change your thoughts you change your life. That is so true. That cannot be any truer, because when you think about something, just think about it right now. Think about the fact that maybe say you're hungry. You think about it, your body physically have a reaction to the fact that you're hungry. Your stomach starts to growl because your brain is telling your body that you need something at that point. And that's the same way with negative thoughts. For example, I actually started a new job this year, and in all honesty though, I kind of felt the imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome, for those who don't know, is pretty much just feeling like you're a fraud, like you don't really deserve to be where you are, like you don't really know as much, or you don't have as much expertise for what they're paying you, or whatever the case is. But the truth is, the more I actually thought about it in that context, the more inadequate I started to feel. I kind of became really hypersensitive to any email. Maybe if I mistakenly forgot to do something, it just kind of reverts back to, oh, maybe you shouldn't be here. So even God, who is the creator of humans, right? God who made us knows this about humans, that whatever you think about is what you eventually become. And he said it in his word that whatever is true, whatever is admirable, whatever is just generally good, I'm going to put the scripture here, that we should meditate on these things, because he knows that when we spend our time as humans meditating on things that isn't profiting, that we start to go in the opposite direction of where we actually should be, right? So I just want to challenge someone here today that going forward, if I come and eavesdrop on whatever you're thinking and meditating on, let it be good things about yourself. Let it be good things about yourself. I'm gonna finish up my story about that. So a couple of weeks or months into starting this job, I started to tell myself different things. I started to tell myself that I'm competent. I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. There is a spirit in me, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives me understanding. I know more than my teachers. I know more than people that are before me. And those kinds of things kind of anchor me, that whenever I get any report or anything, it doesn't revert me. I don't get back to that place of feeling inadequate. I get to that place of feeling like I have what it takes. There is no project that is set before me that I cannot handle. And that's facts. And I truly believe that about myself, and that kind of affects my output. So now whenever I turn in any deliverables, I know that it's excellent, because I know I'm an excellent being. I've given it my all, and I know that it's great. So I never kind of have that fear of, oh, will somebody find fault in this? Oh, that kind of syndrome totally disappeared just by changing my thought pattern and changing what I truly believe about myself. So the next time you hear someone say something that you don't like and it kind of triggers you, look deep into it and see, wow, do I actually really believe that about myself? Because if you don't believe that about yourself, just like the same way someone can call you a different name and you answer to it, then you won't pay it no mind, you won't pay it any attention. It's when you actually really believe what they're saying, if it's a negative thing, that you actually react negatively to it. Thank you so much again, you guys, for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Remember, when you change your thoughts, you change your life. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.